Welcome to episode 4 of the Blue Screen Podcast, and I'm your host Abongile Baba. I'm here again, and since it's episode 4, I felt it only right that we talk about the 4 types of trades only profitable traders know about. And as you can hear from the title, you probably guessed this is an episode for those red screeners trying to get those blue screens, and this is like a tip, and this helped me. Once I started seeing my trades from this perspective, it shifted from like that I'm trying to make money right now type of mindset to I'm trying to be profitable at the end of the month, at the end of the year, at the end of the week. Like, individual days don't really matter for me, and individual trades don't matter for me because I look at my trades this way. And these are the 4 types of trades. This should not be a long episode. This should be a short episode actually, and let's get right into it. The first one is the good trade. That means in this type of trade, that means you followed your rules to the T and everything, and you made profits on top of that. That means you followed your rules and your rules worked in your favor. The trade worked in your favor and you followed your rules, And then this is a good mindset to have, because when you understand that, you should value following your rules way more than you value making money in the markets, which is what the next type of trade is. Trade number 2 is about good trades. That means you made money when you are not following your rules, and this is bad because this is a good trade because you made money out of that trade, but at the same time you are reaffirming bad habits, and that's not really good for you as a trader in the long run. If you want a good trading career, and if you want to make a good career out of trading, not just hit a lick, because you can only rob a bank so many times before you get caught. That's why bank robbers only do heists maybe once a year, two times a year. That's good people that do heists, but if you're robbing a bank every day, you're probably gonna get caught. So this is basically what this is. This is basically a good trade, meaning that you went against your rules, you did something that you were not supposed to do. Maybe you traded without a stop loss and take profit, and then that thing went in your favor, then you made a lot of money. Or you risked too much and then you made a lot of money. That sounds good in like the short run. That sounds good, right? But as soon as you start looking at things like this, that this is a good trade, you start to understand that this is something where you got away with robbing a bank, but that doesn't mean tomorrow you should rob a bank. Once you stop thinking of good trades as good trades, then you will start to understand that you will get out of that cycle of being on that hamster wheel and just running around that hamster wheel. You figure this thing out, and then you're gonna get consistent basically, and then the next one is the bad trade, which kind of is like the bad trade, but this time you did something bad and then you got a bad result, which is good for you overall, because when you do something bad, then you get punished for it. Well, I don't know how you all grew up, but me, I grew up with butt whippings, so this kind of hits home for me, this kind of hits home for me, and I can understand this on a whole different level, because I did some bad things, then I got that butt whipping, then I understood that I should follow this path and I should not diverge from this path, So bad trades are good for you in the long run, and that should be your motto. Bad trades are good for you in the long run, because if let's say you go full margin and then you blow your account, that's a bad trade, You're most likely not gonna go full margin again if that happens, And the next trade, the last trade, is the good bad trade, which I like very much because this helps you to not lose motivation while you're trading. The good bad trades are trades where you followed your rules, you followed your system, you did everything correctly, you traded the right size, and you did everything right, and that just so happened to be your turn to lose in the markets. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's cool, because every professional trader knows that you're gonna go through losing trades regardless of how blessed you are or how talented you are. Trading is a skill. Actually, I don't understand talent when it comes to trading, because I feel like anyone can learn how to trade. It's just that innate love for trading is what most people don't have, so they cannot go the long run. But anyone can learn how to trade. So these good bad trades teach you that there's nothing wrong, and you need to accept these good bad trades, because when you after every position, you should look at whether you followed your rules properly or not. And then if you followed your rules, you should be at peace, because why would you be mad at that if you followed your rules? There's nothing wrong with losing a trade as long as you follow your rules. And every time you take a trade, you must ask yourself, if I lose this trade, will I be at peace? And once you start learning that, and these whole group of trades that I just mentioned, right, they kind of teach you that, they kind of get you out of that hamster wheel, because most traders look at it from a one trade perspective, and they think that they can just place a trade and make a lot of money, which is true. You can do that, but how many times can you rob a bank before you get caught? And then at that point, you're probably going to regret robbing a bank. You probably going to wish that you had a 9 to 5, and that's just what it is. So I think that's all for me for today. This episode is for all you red screeners trying to get those blue screens. And subscribe to the channel, and have a good trading day. Today is gonna be CPI, so I'm ready to trade that. I'm getting ready to trade that. Well, I don't trade news as in I'm waiting for the news to come out so that I can place trades. Nah, it's just that I'm waiting for certain setups to occur after the news. Not really after the news, it could happen on the news, but I don't trade news I'm waiting for CPI to come out so that I can place a trade. Nah, that's not how I do it. If that works for you, you can do that, but that's not what I do. So anyways, that's all from me for today. And it's been a pleasure, man. It's been a pleasure. It's been a good couple of episodes, and I'm having fun with this, man. I'm having fun with this. Drop a comment down below. Tell me what you enjoy, what you don't. Tell me what you're trading today, and how CPI. Actually, I'm gonna drop this tomorrow because I don't feel like texting people right now and then telling them stuff. Yeah, I don't feel like doing that. So you can drop a comment down below how yesterday is CPI, because I'm gonna drop this on Wednesday. So let's create a conversation around this as usual, and I wish you all the blue screens in the world.